Good morning, Blessed Squad. It's your girl. Back in the cut. All right, that's going in the cart. You feel me? My little brother does not have a warrant for his arrest. Why am I acting like I'm about to do an introduction to a video? Oh, what's good? What's poppin', shorty? What's good? What's up, poppin', fellow youngin'? All right, besties, hello, and welcome back to my channel. Do you like that? Do I sound like a real official YouTuber or whatever? Anyways, happy Sunday to members, and to the rest of the besties, happy 12 hours later. This is just a quick one today. This video was recommended by one of our besties over on Reddit, I think. And it's pretty short. I think it's like under 15 minutes. After that McKenna video, I just want to do something quick. That one took a long time to edit, longer than anything that Chloe that I've ever done. And it gave me a new little appreciation for Miss Girl and her mundane life. But anyways, let's see her quote unquote nightly wind down routine. And you tell me, do you think that she does this every day? I fear we know the answer. Hey girl, and welcome back to my... That's it. That's the whole video. I do miss a little bit when she took time and actually cared about her content to put the little intro and everything in, because it does give a little bit of extra professionalism and just, it looks nice, it's fun to watch, and it just adds that extra step that, shows effort, but that requires effort. My channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my nightly routine. I'm going to title it my wind down routine, my nightly wind down routine, because that sounds way cuter, but it's just my night routine. It is so crazy because I've done multiple morning routines on my channel, but I still have yet to do a night routine. So girl, here we are, and today is going to be the first time I share with you guys my nightly routine. This is what I do every single night to get myself ready for bed so I can wake up in the... I just don't believe it. I genuinely don't believe that she's doing this every night. In fact, I'm almost confident that we know that she doesn't. Now granted, this was 2 years ago. This was before she was pregnant, before the baby, so obviously things change when your life changes, but I don't think she's doing even any semblance of this these days. I don't think she ever did. I'm pretty sure this was just a content grab, but we'll hear her out. Do just want to say, I mean we can't see the full outfit, but from what we can see, the little earrings are cute. I think it's giving her favorite word, classy. I think it looks fine. I think she actually looks fine. I think I've talked about this before, that when she does her makeup, I don't think she does her makeup bad. I actually don't. I actually think she does her makeup pretty well for someone who she's never really done makeup like that. Makeup wasn't really her thing. It's kind of new to her. I think it looks pretty good, but I think it just looks maybe flat to me. Maybe it's because she does her makeup a little bit more matte rather than the dewier, clean girl makeup that you kind of see these days. Hers is kind of giving maybe that old, quote unquote, old school, 2016 makeup look. Maybe. I don't know. Something just looks a little bit off. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to seeing her with makeup that it just looks a little bit off when she does her makeup. Again, not bad. I don't think it's bad. It's just something about it looks off. Yeah, that's the best I can say. But as far as everything else, I mean, I think she looks pretty good. I think the outfit has the potential to be pretty cute. She has a U.S. Army hat on, which is a little bit of a choice. She do just be buying whatever, things that say anything. But all in all, I think it looks it's a vibe. It's cute. I like it.
Morning feeling refreshed and energetic. But girl, first things first, I get comfortable. So I'm about to go ahead and take off these uncomfortable clothes. I got tight jeans on, a hat. I ain't trying to be in this. I gotta get comfortable, girl, because I'm getting ready to start cooking and cleaning. So with that being said, let me go change and let's get started on my night routine. It is definitely very early right now. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I want to get started earlier because I don't like filming super late. Now that that's all out the way, girl, let's get started.
Once I get all comfy, I usually hop straight into cleaning, but tonight was a little bit different. I needed to get a head start on dinner because, girl, these veggies take over an hour and a half to roast. Once I threw those in the oven, I began cleaning the mess from today's cooking. And yes, I do clean before I cook instead of after because I just cannot bring myself to cook in a dirty kitchen. Like, I just cannot. And you guys will see later on that I do clean as I cook so the kitchen doesn't get back to crazy. And then if there is still a little bit of a mess, Jordan always takes care of that for me.
Okay, so I don't know if I'll leave all the B-roll in or not because it is such a short video, but a couple things. One, so she does know how to do voiceover content, clearly. She understands the concept and she can make these short curated videos with voiceover instead of just blabbing on and on in a store. Okay. Why did we stop doing that? Why are we not doing that today? Two, was it not that long ago? Maybe that was a retro react, but maybe it wasn't. That she mentioned that she doesn't use the dishwasher, but here she clearly is. And I remember that we talked about, like, why don't you use your dishwasher? So is that a new development that she doesn't? Was that a retro react? Or is she just doing stuff? Is she just contradicting herself?
I'm sure I will have questions about me washing the dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. So I use the Cascade Platinum dish pods. They just don't do the job how the commercials act like they do. So I just always scrub them and then just throw them in the dishwasher. And that just ensures that I never have any gunk still left on my dishes. And they are literally spotless and squeaky clean once I get them out of the dishwasher.
I love how she said, like, I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of questions about rinsing my dishes before I put them in the dishwasher, as though that's not a normal thing people do. She really, like, thinks that she's truly, like, the most unique and special person in the world. Now, I also know that, like, there are, like, for our dishwasher, for example, it says, like, don't rinse the dishes before you put them in. I mean, so we still do, depending on, like, I guess, the extent to which there's stuff on the dish. But, and also, as far as, like, dishwasher pods go, I couldn't even tell you what we use. Like, I couldn't even say if what she said was like, oh yeah, I don't like that, or I think that's good and she's just using it wrong. I have no idea. Ours are just from Sam's Club. Whatever theirs is, you know, and it works fine. So, however, we do have a pretty new dishwasher. So, and there is, like, levels of dishwashers. If you've lived in, like, different places and had different kinds of appliances, you may know what I mean. So who knows, like, the quality of her dishwasher, but also a pan like that, I would not personally put in a dishwasher. I don't wash, like, our pots and pans in the dishwasher. I wash them by hand. We have either cast iron or non-stick depending on the pan, and I would never, like, it said on the box, like, hand wash, and I just think it increases the longevity of them. Like, we had some old, like, our first ever set of pots and pans, and we just threw them in the dishwasher, but now, knowing what I know, I would hand wash that particular item. The rest, though, for sure going in the dishwasher. Absolutely.
Once my kitchen is all nice and tidy, I begin cooking dinner. Tonight we are having chicken and veggie pasta. This meal is a staple in my house, you guys, because it is so yummy, healthy, and honestly, pretty darn simple.
You hear that? She got everybody's favorite song, everybody's favorite royalty-free music. The amount of comments, like, her comments, Reddit, everything that always talks about this song will never not be funny to me. we're not even gonna go in on the rinsing of the chicken because I just know everybody has their own thoughts and opinions on it. And if y'all want to start that discourse in the comments, because I feel like you will anyways, go ahead. I have my own thoughts on it. It's just, it's so, it's so controversial. So we're not gonna talk about that. But what we will talk about is cutting meat on a wooden cutting board. Hate that. Absolutely hate that for anyone. Especially, look, has all these like scuffs and stuff in it. I love getting chicken juice in that, just in the wood. We have a few wooden cutting boards and we use them for like produce, bread, things like that. But any kind of meat, it does not matter. It's going on a plastic cutting board immediately. No questions. Also, and this is possibly just me, but these are fake nails, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They're either press-ons or some kind of acrylic. If I have nails on, honestly, anytime, because I just hate it. I hate touching raw meat. I'm putting gloves on. Like, like the chicken juice going under the acrylic nail is, no. Do y'all cut your chicken barehanded? And I understand that, like, in a kitchen, in a real, like, commercial kitchen, they're not wearing gloves. I know that. I am easily grossed out.
Every single night, I make myself a hydration tea, and yes, this is my creation. It consists of kids Pedialyte because it tastes so much better than the adult kind, water, and 2 iced tea bags. I get these iced tea bags at Kroger, and they are awesome if you do not like hot tea. Some nights I drink this tea while I am cleaning and cooking. Some nights I drink it with my dinner, and other nights I drink it before bed. This is a very yummy way to get hydrated, and I try to let the tea bag sit as long as I can for the best flavor.
So we know she definitely doesn't do that. She ain't talked about this tea probably ever again, to be honest. This was something that she just was like, this would be cute. This would be aesthetic. As far as putting the Pedialyte in, I mean, we keep like liquid IV or the sort in our home. And we drink them like fairly regularly. One, and I told y'all this like ad nauseum, but my partner works outside, so especially in the summer, he will take like a liquid IV or a water boy or something like that because he's just working, it's hot, just to be safe rather than like truly getting the chance of dehydration. And I drink a good amount of water. Like I try to drink upwards of a gallon of water a day, but I do take medication that sometimes causes like POTS-esque symptoms. And sometimes having like a quick hit of the sodium, and that does help. So they are good. Like any kind of like hydration, whether it's Pedialyte, liquid IV, Gatorade, what have you, is good for an intended purpose. But things like coconut water or just regular water are, generally speaking, like better in terms of just your average everyday hydration. Like you don't need to drink something like Pedialyte or liquid IV every day in a lifestyle like hers. Like she's not going to the gym, she's not outside in the heat, she's not really breaking a sweat where she needs to like replenish that. And as far as we know, she doesn't have any medical conditions that need that kind of like I just talked about, sodium hit or something like that. So it's kind of an overkill, but I guess. But either way, this tea is BS because she's never talked about it again. Okay, I am sorry for all y'all that hate that song, truly. I kind of low key, this is my secret, or rather this is my confession. I kind of think it's a bop. I do. I'm sorry. Y'all can be mad at me, but I low key think it's a little bit of a bop. So whatever that says about me, and if that makes you see me differently, I am so sorry. However, I left it in specifically because, and I meant to mention this before, I like Her making the little homemade sauce and like roasting the vegetables and stuff. Like, imagine. We don't see anything like that these days. Ever. She's making the quickest one pot crap you could ever find. Like, she's not making anything like this. Now, granted, I mean, who knows if it's like actually good. Like, she put an avocado in it, and I don't know if I would, but maybe it is good. Like, maybe it just added like the texture. I don't know. But it didn't look bad. What was it? Onions, tomato, maybe like zucchini, garlic, and then the avocado and lemon. She loved a lemon. Right here, it looks like baby food, but like it kind of looks a little thick, but it doesn't look bad. Like it's actually that was probably one of the healthiest things I've ever seen her cook. And actually taking the time to like roast the vegetables and make your own sauce. That's the kind of stuff you have the time to do, but I know you're not doing that ever, especially these days. So this whole video, to me at least, was truly just like, what can I do that's like aesthetic and makes it look like I have all my ish together and like I'm so put together, I'm so organized, like I'm so on top of my stuff. And that's what she did. And none of it is actually what she would do. Besides, like, I mean, she showed herself like spraying down her counters and doing dishes and vacuuming the floor. And I fear that's things that most of us do every day, whether a YouTuber tells us we should or not.
My fiance usually gets home from work around the time dinner is done, so we sit down and we eat and we just discuss.
What are these pants that he has on? Like, what job does he have that he's wearing high vis, like wearing the high vis vest, but then wearing this abomination? Like, are these sweatpants? Are they pajamas? Is it a shark? Where are you going that this is how you're dressing to work? Is he still an Amazon driver? Like, what does he do? What an interesting choice of outfit. Now, granted, we never see him wearing like anything good ever, but okay.
How our days went. I always miss him while he's at work, so I really enjoy this part of the day.
It was him sitting in a completely different spot and already eating his food. And then do y'all think that she just like sat down and was like, no, 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 move over here so we're in frame for the camera and we're gonna like show ourselves praying and then we're gonna show ourselves like having a conversation. Do y'all think they're having a real conversation? No, I don't. I don't. This is so staged to me, at least. Like, okay, go off, girl.
Once I'm done eating my dinner, I hop in the shower and I get all fresh and clean so I can sleep good, okay? Getting yourself clean before bed really helps you feel extra relaxed. I'm not gonna lie, this is something I struggle to stay consistent with. Brushing my teeth at nighttime, sometimes I'm just so exhausted, I just fall asleep. Sometimes I completely forget and fall asleep, but I have been trying to brush my teeth every single.
And there it is, because we've been talked about this. I've been put this out and said that she does not brush her teeth at night. She's talked about it. She's blasted herself. So Miss Hygiene Queen is just forgetting to brush her teeth. How do you forget to brush your teeth at night? Like, I've heard some people that don't always brush their teeth in the morning. If, like, for example, maybe they don't go to school or go to work or something like that. Like, maybe on the weekend. Because it's not like you're not thinking like, oh, I'm heading out the door, I need to brush my teeth before I just go like sit up in people's faces at work. But at night, you just ate that pasta, you've been eating all day, sitting around, and you're just gonna lay down, head on the pillow with the whole day's breath in your mouth. What are you saying? Miss, I take my dental hygiene so seriously. Miss, my breath has never smelled bad. Goodbye. See, she just be talking, bro. Talking. Also, I'm sure I cut it up because I don't like showing her in the shower because I think it's inappropriate. But she didn't take her makeup off before she went in the shower, and like I think she washes her face in the shower, but at least personally I would wipe it like with a makeup towel or like a cleansing balm or something so the bulk of it isn't on, because I feel like it's just getting everywhere when you're like in the shower. That's me though. Also, I don't know if I cut it out or not, but she like laid her pajamas out on the counter and she showed like underwear and a bra. Why are we putting that out there for everyone to see? Why does she feel the need to show us things like that? It's so weird. Like for being so Miss Modesty and all that, she loves to just show us and tell us things that like nobody needs to know.
As a little girl, every single night, my mom did my hair before I went to sleep. It made it so much more easy on her in the morning time when she got me ready for school. And girl, was she on to something. This has helped me so much. It has made my life so much easier, you guys. When I wake up, my hair is moisturized, detangled, and all I have to do is style it, and it takes so much less time because it's already moisturized and detangled. This has helped my hair to grow and become so much more healthy. I could go on and on and on. Girl, if you don't do your hair at nighttime and moisturize and detangle it, you need to start right now.
She loves to just be telling people what to do. You need to do that right now. First of all, not everybody has hair like you. Now, granted, her being like, boy, was my mom onto something. Girl, I feel like most people that have, especially like curly hair, that is like the one thing, well, besides brushing our teeth, that we're gonna do every night. Like, yes, I have to like braid up my hair or at least put it in like some kind of a low ponytail or something. I do sleep with a bonnet on, something, so that in the morning it's not a hot mess that I need to take extra time to like get wet and do this and do that. 100% absolutely yes. Yes. But for example, like my sister has super straight hair. So she can just get up and brush her hair and leave. She can just get up and brush her hair and get out the door because, you know, some people get to have easy lives. So not everyone needs to like worry about stuff like this. And I think she sometimes has like a one-track mind and being like, everyone's like me.
My house is clean, my belly is full, I smell amazing, and at this point I am always super exhausted and so ready for bed. I go ahead and I prep my bed for sleep. It is only me that sleeps in this bed, so I just throw all of my decorative pillows on one side of my bed. I change my pillowcase each and every night. I also do my prayers, and I will say every night is a little bit different. Some nights my fiance will sit at the end of my bed and talk to me until I fall asleep. Some nights I will watch a little bit of TV until I fall asleep. So
Okay, one, was that changing your pillowcase? I fear not, because you just put a new pillowcase over the old one. Like, how many pillowcases are on your pillow? Why are you not just taking the old one off? I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose to just put a clean one over a dirty one. I don't know. Do we need to change our pillowcase every night? I feel like I don't think she does this anymore. Maybe she does. But I feel like this is one of those things that, like, she thinks is, like, the best hack, but really it's just creating more work for herself. And then she turns around and is like, oh, I'm so exhausted. But in reality, it's because you choose like the weirdest battles to have for yourself. Also, this is like killing me. Like this mountain of pillows next to her. I mean, we have decorative pillows too, but we put them in our closet or on the floor. Like I'm not sleeping with a mountain of pillows next to me. Also, so she doesn't clean the kitchen after she eats. Like she eats dinner, takes a shower, and just goes right in the bed. Maybe it's just because it's the routine and not like a night in my life, so we don't see the in between, maybe. But like, also, this is just corny, y'all. This is actually corny. Like, this is actually so funny that she's like set up the camera to like watch her do all this and like pretend to go to sleep. It's goofy. What if it's like 6:30 and she's just like cosplaying bedtime?
every single night is a little bit different depending on how tired I am that day. So yes, also every single night, yes, I put on rain sounds, whether it be a black screen or like some kind of cute picture with a rain in the background, and that puts me straight to sleep, and I sleep all night, you guys. That stuff is dangerous.
So did she record herself sleeping all night, or was it like that's what I'm saying? Like that's so goofy. Do you think she lets Lockett sleep in the bed with her? I mean, I'm sure she doesn't now because of like the baby or whatever, but like she just doesn't strike me as the kind who would like I feel like she'd be the one that would be like, animals in the bed is dirty. But, you know, who knows? She flip-flops on like everything under the sun. Okay. Here's my take on this. I think it was corny as heck. I think it was goofball content. I see the vision, like I understand what she was trying to do, but I don't think it's genuine. I don't think she does any of that. I mean, granted, like I said, a lot of it is just like basic stuff, like, oh, you wipe down the counters every day and like put your dirty dishes away after you eat dinner. Maybe, because she didn't even show that. And you vacuum your floor. Okay. Like I said, I feel like most of us know, like most of us do that regardless. That's like being an adult. So I don't know, like if this is your nightly routine, I feel like good for you, I guess. That's same, babe. Like me too. But it was still like honestly, this is still the kind of content I wish she would make today rather than like hour and a half long videos complaining in a Target, because at least like this video had a purpose. It had some voiceover content. I can see like maybe if you're young, I can see it being a little motivating and like some aesthetic content, sure, but it was still just like very mid and very blah. But I would rather 10 videos like this than one hygiene shopping video. This at least looked like it took some effort with like the voiceover and things like that, rather than just like throwing stuff in the cart. So, I guess. Again, let me know. Do y'all think this is her nightly routine still today? Do you think it was ever her nightly routine? Do you think she brushes her teeth every night now? These are the questions. Anyways, like I said, this one was going to be super short, super quick, just a little hee hee ha ha on a Sunday night or a Monday morning, depending on when you see this. We'll do something else on Wednesday that's a little more fun. And then we'll watch, and then maybe she'll be back. Maybe she'll be back and post something by then that we have new content, or we'll do either a fun Friday or silly Saturday of watching a different girly, like we just watched McKenna. So anyways, yeah. Again, if you're in the Midwest and it's gonna snow, good luck. Or if it's been raining all day like it has been here, good luck. If you're in a warm climate and you don't have to worry about that, good for you. Everybody enjoy their week, and I'll see you again on Wednesday. Bye, Demon Besties.